redid my browsies. They look so much better. Holy fuck. Alright. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Where's my brush? There we go. Much better. Ooh. There we go. Ooh. No titties. Stay locked away. Hi friends. Aw, you hit the like button and then remove the like. Nice. Whoever just did that. Who does that? For real. Little goofy. Little goofy shit. What's up though, y'all? Y'all having a good day today? Morning. It's only 5:21. I shouldn't say day. But I did. We're about to grind. I found my grinder. I'm so happy. Damn, little stupid. Why you always on that stupid shit? That song's stuck in my head real bad. My eyes watering still. Kevin, you just got hidden from my channel because you gotta start out weird, don't you? Can't y'all just say hi? Good morning. It's a lovely morning, isn't it? Instead, y'all gotta be fucking weird with me. I don't like being called sexy. I don't like being called things like that. It makes me feel weird. I have a boyfriend. Like, it just kills the vibes. Hi, Spanish? No, I don't speak Spanish, and we don't speak Spanish in the chat just because I don't know it. Hang on, guys. 1 second. Un momento. Gotta do one thing real quick. I like how I said I don't speak Spanish, and then I instantly go to speaking Spanish. Sorry, I didn't like the way that looked, so I'm trimming it real fast. That's better. Yeah, it looks better than what it did. We'll go with it. Ugh. Okay, fam, I'm back. What's up, Soraya? What's up? Aliena? I don't know how you say that. I'm not gonna front. Okay, I just said we only speak English in the chat, and here you are spamming my chat. Oh, you guys. Some of y'all need help to learn how to listen. I thought I was bad. I'm from Ohio. Why did I color my hair? Because I wanted to. Live like done. Thank you. Matt, it's okay. I understand. You're insecure about your dick size, so you see my forehead and you see my forehead's bigger than your dick and it makes you feel insecure. I understand. Just because you have a small dick doesn't mean I have a big forehead. It's just bigger than your dick. Nah, it's really not, Rock. People just be dumb. It's my face shape. I can't help that shit, dog. What's up? More like 5 a.m. Thank you. That was so awesome of you. Guys, I have 10 memberships I can gift. I totally forgot. Ever heard of surgery? Yeah. Ever heard of I don't give a fuck? It's a forehead. I really don't care that bad. You guys. What a small wiener. What a shitty personality and small dick. I agree, Adam. It's just weird. Okay, guys, come on. Don't be weird. I have a boyfriend. I don't know, Christopher. Never heard of forehead surgery, but alright. People be stupid. I'm not that concerned. Little baby, right. You love your coffee? I haven't had coffee in a minute. They really are, Rock. It's funny. Millimeter Peter. That's actually funny. Small sick energy, for real. Thanks, Marceline. Yeah, again, code. There's hella. Thanks, Fluffy. You're so sweet. My eyebrows are still red, kind of, because I just did them. So they be looking kind of goofy. What do I have going on today? I gotta do some work later, and yeah, that's about it. Be here with you guys for a while. She's shawty just like me. She a little hype piece star. I don't talk about what I do for work because my viewers are creepy. Vampire. Hold up. I don't know what's going on back here. She bad and bougie. Yeah, alright. I just don't, I'm not, I have a son, like I have a 6-year-old, so I'm not trying to get my, you know, because I've seen streamers get, like have their viewers call their work because they're just stupid as fuck. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure this work is even. Don't fall into others' traps. People always gonna hate. Always. Shit don't really bother me that much, so. Never give out personal information. Never do. Never do. The only thing y'all know about me is I'm 30 years old, have 30 tattoos, live in Ohio, and that's really about it. And I have a kid. I don't know what to listen to, man. Why does it sound so quiet? Oh, I don't know. Amen, there you go. I mean, it's just so much better. Like I said, I got my son, and I'm gonna protect the little guy. He's only 6, so. What's my gender? Can you really not tell? I feel like you guys are just trying to be dicks, but I'm a girl. And a boyfriend named Eric. Yes! You remember, Christopher. Good to see you again. I wish he was back. I think he's coming back tomorrow, guys. The 16th. I can't wait. You're 43 and feel young and fabulous. I'm 30 and feel old and decrepit. Make sure to hit that like, y'all. Your dad's 43. Nice.
of the band, grip in the back of the neck. I wanna put Meriton on the tent. I wanna see the reflection. I'm the bitch dressed at the Met. The whip in her dress, I know how to dress. Turn the drip to a flex.
You know a girl named Ayla? No, I do not.
I let the bitch use me for sex. I know they don't wanna catch. Got one-on-one ice on the chip. One-on-one bitch, they 10. One-on-one never again. One-on-one get the kick in the butter. I count it like hustle the money all in.
Nobody went to school with me anyways. Yo, I was like homeschooled. You like Ohio? I personally hated Cleveland. I live in Cali now, growing pounds by the ocean. No, I don't hate Ohio, but I don't particularly love it either. Don't say 30 years old. I'm 43 in red circles around my 21 and 19-year-old sons. I believe it. My kid just said, "Ree." Yes, I am definitely a woman. That's the most accurate comment I've read so far. I was born in 1995.
Big man's jealous, it's major. Shawty hit me, said she posing in London. Miss me, but I see when I'm out there. I don't let the drama, I don't let the nonsense.
You were born in 2018. That's the year my son was born. But that just shows your age. And Philip, we're gonna have to kick you out of here, buddy. We don't allow kids like that. Nah, you guys just get banned. But thanks for adding to the comments, because you know it does help the algo. Even if you're spelling that, I always get it before you spell it. So thanks for the comments. Just helps you, girl. I'm good. I'm just chilling. People are weird, Chris. It's cool if I call you Chris, right? Ew, Tony, come on, bro. I have a boyfriend. Thank you, Frog. I appreciate that. What, hon? It's lagging. You need me to restart?
Yes.
Mama, see it. You and the kid are gonna dress up for Halloween? Yeah. What do you want to be for Halloween? We need to hurry and get your costume. Oh, then we got it. That's why I hadn't gotten him anything yet, like for Halloween, because he has hella Spider-Man suits, and he usually just wears those if he wants to dress as Spider-Man.
What?
What do you want me to dress up for Halloween this year as? There's got to be something easy that mommy can just do, because I'm not going to buy a new costume type thing. I was thinking about doing Joker makeup. You guys want to see my Joker makeup before? Why isn't it restarting? Yes, honey. Stop for a minute. I'm getting overstimulated. Sure, what's up? Here. There, come on. I'll show you guys my Joker makeup I did a few years ago for Halloween. It was Heath Ledger's Joker, and it was fire. Alright, go now. Come on, please. I can't even roll. We're gonna be Juno. Freaking typewrite. You guys are stupid as fuck. You're just gonna keep getting banned. Like, I don't know what you think you're doing. They are. It's the same one, Christopher. It's the same person on a different account. Sorry to hear you're a junkie. I hope your addiction gets better. Cute. Sorry, I saw pictures of me and somebody. Isn't it though? Oh guys, here's my first time at the bar. You guys want to go through my pictures with me? Back when I was just normal looking. That's me and my friend Sammy. I love that girl. She's great. I'll just hold my phone so I can show you guys. You guys really are so lame, aren't you? You're really trying, aren't you? That's hilarious. Do you listen to Kesha? I used to. No, I don't listen to Kesha anymore. I just said no, I do not. You don't even know who that is yourself. My hair looks red in this picture. This is me and my friends. Hang on. Me and my friend Kayliana. That's when we were in Oregon in that picture. She lived in Oregon. The Molly and the Santa. What? If it's doing it again, I'm just gonna go turn it off because I'm tired of dealing with it. Go, dude. Hang on, you guys. I hate this thing. But I see too many flex like you, so chill. Sit still on the real. Maybe I can show you how I feel. Big deal. We can ride up on a big wheel. Hoes, we don't give a fuck how they feel. Oh God, baby girl, I got that hot sauce. Don't touch me. You might get your arms burnt off. I'm faded. Think I need the lights turned off. Don't rush me. Take your time and never fall off. It's whoa. I ain't never out of my zone. On throw. Put that shit on clothes, no joke. I'm slow, but Molly got me up on my toes. I roll. We gon' fly away and never come home. Whoa. I can see the stars right now in a spaceship. I don't need a car right now. No, we can go far right now. Don't look back. Take my hand and we can ride out. Whoa, I can't stand it. Why you always gotta cause damage? Only one life granted. Baby, so you gotta take chances. I'm so geek, bitch, I'm on another planet. Smoke big dope and I drink a lot of Fanta. She fucked up off the Molly and the Santa. We blacked out, but I got it on camera. Get it on camera. Put that on that beat. Oh. I'm 10, that's the basis. You wanna tell a lie, can't tell the truth, cause you can't face it. I wanna take it out, little baby, let me taste it. I wanna take it out, little baby, let me side by side, going up with your best friend. We be ducking up, we be at the West End. I was at the altar for my dog, I'm my best man. God, I wish you listened. In the back on a webcam. Alright, I'm back. I'm sure people were being stupid as fucking here. I wasn't mean to him. He wasn't listening. If I was being mean to him, it would have went a lot further than me telling him to listen. I wanna fuck, which I'm tryna. She came with the pimp outside, like my baby in a blanket. Okay, I'm outside, you can meet me at the banquet. How the fuck did my computer cord get all the way around here on this fucking chair? Oh, okay, that's how. I fixed it. Come on now. Hang on. Oh my god, thank you, Crazy. That's so fucking sweet of you, dude. Thank you. Your hair's so beautiful. Thank you. I like it too. I think it's cute. That's so sweet. No, I'm not pregnant. No, what the? You guys are fucking weird, bro. Funny though, so most of their comments are actually funny. Some people are clever, but some are just stupid as fuck. I don't even look pregnant, and I know that. You haven't even seen me. But if you'd watched me, you would have seen me already, and you would know that's not true. Yeah, listen to the kid. Please like and subscribe. My boyfriend's Mexican. Hopefully he listens now. It's been like this all night. I try to be as patient as I can. What's up, douche? Watch douche be one of the most normal people in here. Guaranteed. Watch. Just watch what I tell you. You're gonna be cool as fuck. Are we gonna fuck with juice? Juice. Douche. Came on and I said juice. Hang on, I'm still looking for that picture. Because I want you guys to see the Joker makeup I did. I know I'm getting close. There it is. Hey, that's so fire. I want to do it again. Alright, look. Imagine it with the hair now. That looks so fire. Sorry. Talking to the kid. No, I'm not single. I have a boyfriend. Oh, what the fuck's the mail? Draco. Right, I loved it. I imagine it would look so cool now. Yeah, that's too thick. I don't want it to be that thick. I am today. Actually, I've been waking up early the last, like, couple weeks. Yeah, but the good thing if you don't like my music, the good thing about it is you guys can just go, because you're on YouTube, so you can just go and listen to something you do like. Isn't that great?
Money say that's dumb as fuck, yeah, yeah. That shit make me happy, so I don't get no fuck, yeah, yeah. Young nigga make me happy, every day he go up, yeah, yeah. I sent you money, I gotta tell you something. That's cash, I'm gon' buy damn near every gun. He said every gun, yeah, every single one. I be ready when these bitch ass haters in the devil come. Yo, Crush just said I am a beast, yeah. You say I'm pussy when you are with your heat, oh yeah.
This song's Cuffed by Juice. That's not new.
Drugs in my cup, mix it up. Two perkins now I'm fucked up, I'ma get me up. Just made some minutes, G-Money said it ain't enough. So I'll make 20 more M's, we gon' count it up. So I ain't a man said these hoes, but I'm confident. I got a girl, G-Money say that's dumb as fuck. Yeah, yeah. That shit make me happy, so I don't get no fuck. Yeah, yeah. Young nigga make me happy, every day he go up. Yeah, yeah.
So now, fuck you just a pop. Age, I'm 30. Why is it like this? A little ray of sunshine.
Two phones need no service. When it looks so picture perfect, but times like this no service. When the tall guys them was working, when the stakes come through, I'm nervous. Money going on, don't hit me. Neck on ice, I'm skating. Is she fucking on me? It's all I need. Talking to me. It's all I need. My baby is beaming. I'm calling me. This thing I'm bleeding.
Right? I agree.
I know this got you talk lifestyle, be sweet, be my buddy, no different.
Looks cute. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I need to make these lines a little better over here, but better. Where's the lid? Huh. It's not a creepy face.
Take a pop and fade away. I ain't worried about you niggas, I ain't come to say today. I'm a motherfucking villain, you can see it in my face. I done been through so much pain, it's hard, so I just fade away. I just take another puff, I just pour another cup. I can never get enough, people telling me to stop. Why would I do that, nigga? This is how I cope. They get with every day.
That's so cute. That alone is so adorable. I love it.
They asking for everything, they got their hands out. Like I don't got it, nigga. Now you ain't my friend now. Cause I said no once, nigga. That is not without. I don't like to play games, I just like to ball out. They been praying on my downfall, they wanna fall out. But I'm standing 10 toes, they can never knock me down.
What's up, King?
I'm the king, give me the crown. I got different styles, yeah. I got different styles, yeah.
What's the flavor of my scenes? We talk about all of that. We talk about everything, kind of anything and everything type video. I'm good. Just chilling on here with y'all. What's up, Felipe?
If I'm really being honest, I can never sell my soul. All you niggas talking tough, but we know that you ain't bold. Treat them like some toilet paper, throw them down the toilet bowl. I don't like to play games.
I play retro games. I have. Not to the stream, though. I'm not your dear. Oh god, this fucking nerd ass person in my chat. Yo, if you don't like the music, you don't have to like be a dick. You can just like leave. Or just shut the fuck up and deal with it if you want to. It's up to you. But you don't have to be a douchebag. Just, you know, not sure if you knew that or anything.
Rockstar living like a regular person. Top point cause a motherfucker earned it. Starting to feel like I'm a whole new person.
I love this guy's music. He's one of my favorite artists right now. No, I'm from Ohio.
I be smoking on herb. Stuff my face with a drink finna throw up. And the chick hard figure A's doing donuts. Real bad bitch with a gang, you should know us. So I'm pulling up, but so what? Now I'm in the backseat, whipping like a parachute. Flow too catchy, broken on the gas seat. How about with a bad bitch, too flashy? I can make a real dry hoe start splashing. To the hell to Panama, I give a lockdown. I made a roof go both, take the top off. Slide with the gangsta, smoking like a rock star. Had to put a roof back in for the hot bus. I'm rocking money on money, just got a little burn. She pop out of parties, I like how she party. I don't need a key to the car to go start it. I'm smoking on gas, feeling high as a Martian. She like how I live, she feeling the care. She love how I'm keeping it real like dread. She suck on it, love how it's lit. She suck on the fact that she can't take a pic. Cause I got some of my bitches waiting. Slide on the beat like a motherfucking skater. Smoke on it,
I poked my eye.
My shawty Jamaican, the other Caucasian. I told her my name and I love how they say it. This life like a game and they love how I play it. On clear the race so the ice won't get wet. But I just like smiling and catching these checks. Rockstar living like a damn goat. I feel like I'm Rambo, tooting on the fofo. I keep the fam with me like I'm a cholo. Drop down, getting money since 1-0. I can sing to the bitch like Post Malone. I call the bitch ring, I'm her ringtone. I just wanna link once and nothing more. And that's probably why. Now I'm in the backseat, whipping like a Apache. Flow too catchy, smoking on the gas seat. How about with a bad bitch, too flashy? I can make a real dry hoe start splashing. To the hell to Panama, I give it lockdown. I made a roof.
That is my eye. It's water. Stop. I'm a bounce. Pretty tired and I gotta disappear. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Ash, good luck with the weirdos. Damn. Thanks. My only normal person. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's a bird. Fucking Uzi. I was not expecting Uzi to start playing for real. Nice, you're in Minnesota. Good enough. What's up, Cole? You're in Cali. That's what's up. I used to live in Cali. Woo woo, that looks so cute. Alright, we're gonna pack this, or we're gonna finish hitting this bowl, and then we're gonna pack the new one. Oh my god, guys. My boyfriend's gonna be back soon. I'm so excited. I think I do remember you. At least your name looks familiar. I don't know. Depends on your question. Alright, I'm gonna go turn this air conditioner off, you guys. Give me 1 second. It's too cold now. Excuse me, baby. You want your blankie? You don't want your blankie out there? I'll tuck you in. Good. Good girl, he said. Yeah, that was just weird to be said. He goes, good girl. The green arrow. I don't know what that means. That was funny as fuck. Salam, what's good?
I'ma let that man fly just like my nigga don't. I'ma let this Mac fly with this one. Hold on. I say I'ma let it. Alright, come on. Alright.
My brows look so much better.
Got a drop on this flexing nigga. He from Tennessee. I had a thought. She be with this shit. She told me where he be. I say for sure. Baby, let me know if you wanna eat. She like, Vaughn, you already know. Just put your girl on fleek. I'm like, cool. I can do that, boo. What you want? Some shoes? Jimmy Choo. With a handbag too. Red up, baby blue. She gets a smile. She ain't used to this. Cause she ain't used to shit. I'm just laughing. Could've been a pimp. The way I move my lips. I be speeding. Could've been a driver. The way I push the whip. You a hoe. Could've been a bitch. The way you throw a fit. But fuck that. Right back to the script.
But fuck that.
He got bricks. Plus his neck and icy. And it matches wrist. Now it's like 6. Told her
From DC, nice. Didn't you just say you were from Minnesota? You did. Now you're saying you're from DC? I don't know. You tell me, Bia Bia. You're the only trans one in here. Right, crazy. What was it like getting your dick turned inside out? I could never. Gotta have a vagina and a uterus. What's up, Lisa? How are you? Damn, that was a lot more weed than I thought it was gonna be. Damn, that little nog was like over half a G. What's up, Carabelle? Hey, you're from Chicago? That's what's up. you don't like Vaughn? Anon? Vaughn's fire. I always fuck with Vaughn. My boyfriend lives in Chicago. Three Finger, what's up? God bless you too, homie. Search up the green arrow. I will. Bitch, we lurking 63rd. Huh? What? Now here it go. I just made it home. Missed calls on my phone. See, I've been gone. Was trying to hit a lick, but that shit just went wrong. I gotta stop. She right off the block. Her crib be the spot. Yeah, it's 6 in the morning here. I'm in Ohio. Who's from DC? Who's from DC? Thanks, Joshua. Fuck that one. She's sleeping. I was. My kid was asleep with me. Well, we weren't asleep together. He was asleep. He woke me up because he woke up. Sorry, I was hoping I didn't get black on my shirt. Yeah, so he woke me up and then I've been up ever since. Even though now he's going back to sleep. He just woke me up to not be alone, I guess. And he's almost 7. No, not a man. Guaranteed that much. That's not funny though. That doesn't like hurt my feelings, you know. Because for waking you up. I got 2 demons. Weird. That's what my boyfriend calls me. That's crazy. Your brother's from Ohio. Nice. I'm blushing really hard now. That was crazy to say out loud. Damn, did my babe just die that fast? What the fuck? Was that not the one? Oh, that was the one. Fucking semen demon. I love that. No, my nose rings don't stink. I know what you're talking about though, because some people like they say their septum fucking smells weird. Somebody I know who used to have a septum ring said that their septum smelled like belly button, and I was like, that's like an oddly specific smell. Mine's never done that, thankfully. I would hate that, and it's like right in your face. Ugh. Maybe it's like the kind of jewelry people use with like their body fluid. I don't know. I don't know. It was a girl. I don't know. That's weird. Fucking nose deep in a belly button. I'm concerned now. You're right. It's kind of weird. I talk about girls because I really do girls. I talk about drugs because I really do drugs. think of. You're watching me in India. India is my second, like the second biggest country to watch me. From her belly button being touched, that's fucking crazy. I watched this video of this girl who explained how her ex, like, went tongue deep in her, like, okay, so it's her ex-boyfriend, but he was telling her things that he did with his ex that she asked him to do, and he, like, ate out her belly button, like, tongue deep in that bitch. Yeah, I'm going to bed. Are you streaming tomorrow? I stream every day. And, well, today is the 15th. I'll probably go live again later today. And then probably toward the night. That's just what I do. Or, I don't know. I don't know when specifically, okay? But, yeah, then I'll be live again for sure on the 16th because my boyfriend will be back. Tongue deep, bro. I can't imagine. Bro, if a dude ever tried to stick his tongue in my belly button, I would, like, kick him in the fucking throat or some shit. Like, there's no way. There's no way. You are not coming near me with your tongue like that, in that direction. Right in the belly button. The only thing I can picture is, like, you know how when dudes are about to go down on you, like, they'll sometimes, like, kiss down your body? The only thing I can, like, imagine is it going there, and maybe, like, or, like, the lick sometimes, too. So the only thing I can, like, imagine is that. And, like, he just stopped there. If his dick's that small, there's really a problem. That's wild. That's a guy's dream, if it fits. I don't know. I stream for around 2 hours each time. Eat a booty gang. Oh my god, Mr. Pico hasn't been in here in a minute. That just reminded me. Crazy. He was our most notable ass eater in chat. He talked about it a lot. Given, so did I. Like, we deadass went to the first or the last supper. It's a wild conversation. I like starting my day with you guys. It's kind of fun. Careful with the metal straw. A lady in the UK died from a metal straw. I want to know what happened, but I'm scared to ask for details. What happened? David keeps touching your belly button. David. Face. Bro. Fuck that. Have you guys seen the streamer guy who sticks a hook through his nose and brings it out through his throat? He is, like, dressed in, like, black makeup. He's, like, super fucking creepy. Well, yeah. He, like, the only thing I can imagine, I, like, reported that video when I saw it. That was so disturbing. He was so disturbing. It's, like, a freak show type ordeal. And homie, like, the only thing I could imagine was him, like, falling down and that shit actually. You saw that guy, Shane. Oh my god. I had to too. I couldn't watch that shit. That shit was too much. Oh my god. And I'm a gory bitch. Like, I can watch some crazy shit. Like, I was just not okay watching that. I don't get how he had so many people in that room. I understand that, like, I don't know, people get, like, disturbingly curious about shit like that. What's it called? Something curiosity. But I just couldn't. I had to leave. He did. He had a pencil. That's what he first had in his nose when I first saw it. And it was sticking through his nose and like out his, like, you could see it in the back of his throat. Oh my God, guys. Imagine I did that. I don't know his name. I don't know. I don't remember. Imagine I just stuck my... Guys, it was so crazy to see. I was not thrilled. It was around this time, too. Oh, I almost just killed myself with this fucking lash thing. Why is this more dangerous for me than the toothpick? That's crazy. I thought homie was gonna, like, hook himself to the wall or something. The only Eric who can know if I swallow is my boyfriend. Eric. I said, do you swallow? No wonder Eric blocks all the other Erics in this chat. Fucking weird ass shit. What's up? I'm so glad I'm not the only one who's seen that guy. He's asking because he wants tips to improve. You're funny. I like you, Smurfy. Ew, what the fuck? Some of you guys need more mental health help than I do. Can you imagine just taking things and sticking it through your head? Like, that's nuts. I could probably find the guy again if I really wanted to. I just don't really want to, you know? I'm here to Biden's calls. Hey, at least you spelled it right. Thank you, Alice. Some labels on my heels. Wanna sign me, it's a lot. I be trying to keep the peace, but my people, they do not. Give me 24 show, bitch, I can make it city hot like hot, 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 down, hot, 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 down, hot, 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 down, hot, 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 down. Serotonin dripping, think I might have caught a buzz. I've been streaming for the past year and a half. I don't know, Smurfy. I don't know. I can't imagine learning that. Like, that had to be the most random talent to learn. Like, he does other freak show shit. Like, he does, like, he was doing balloon stuff. Like, it's almost like he's like a clown. But like a freak show clown. Not just like a normal, like, clown, you know? Bro just seems like his life is rough. Yeah, but he was like sticking like a hook. Like it was like this round hook. Like it looked like this. It was like a spiral. And he like was putting it down his throat and hooking it through his mouth, and then he had a thing on his hat, like, that held it there for him. One day while in prison is nuts. Thank you, Ryan. I'm so glad you came. He was a really strange dude. And, like, usually stuff like that kind of interests me. But that was, like, past what I would ever be interested. Like, that was too much. And, like, the killer clown look also didn't help his creep factor. So it was a lot to watch. It's cute. Alright, good night, King AJ. Alright, let's listen to some music. Oh god, all I'm gonna hear in this song is A, A, A. Now every time I hear it, it just makes me laugh. Ever since somebody pointed that out the other day. Already. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Every bar ends with A. I'm addicted to making plays. I swear one day you gon' believe it. I skirt out so fast and if they catch me, I'ma speed up. I mean, Steven, clearly you are. Clearly you're in here. And I mean, I get thousands of views, so if you want to know, maybe you can ask some of the other people. I don't know. If I'm not your cup of tea, okay. You don't have to be a dick, you know? I got some goonies out stacking on the run for police, and they can't keep up, cause I've been on the road trying to get my cheese up, fuck these bitches, I'm trying to get it, all my brothers been with me since the beginning, and the only thing we focus on is winning, smoking right when I step in this bitch, and right after I'm dipping, never switch up on your family, that's forbidden, you do that shit and your ass won't be forgiven, all my bros were smoking dope since they was children, I got some hoes and they ain't scared to give attention, fuck around and I put your ass in detention, if I ain't stressing then why everybody tripping, whoa, she wanna get up out of here, let's go somewhere and get acquainted, it's like I knew that she was saved, that's probably why I feel like me. Of course, Static. What's up, Kevin? And my whole squad is on the same shit. Catch me speeding like a demon when I lane switch. Riding dirty on the freeway with my main bitch. He cannot be kicked up what you want, ho. Okay, ballin' bitch, I feel like I'm Alonzo. If it ain't about money, then I'm gonzo. Do your thing, but please just keep me out the convo. Alright, cheesy shots. That's okay if you don't like it, homie. Everyone likes their own shit. You don't have to be a dick about it, you know? I probably think shit you like trash too, but I'm not listening to it. Nor would I be like a dick about it if I did. Because I understand everyone has their own opinion and they like what they like.
orange juice, I swear to God I never leave her. Ay, I'm addicted to making plays, I swear one day you gon' believe it. Ay, I skirt out so fast and if they catch me, I'ma speed up. If they catch me, I'ma speed up. I skirt out so fast.
To be honest, I don't care about my angle.
And I'm speed up. I skirt out so fast and if they catch me, I'ma speed up.
Or what you think's a bad angle.
She rolling up orange juice, I swear to God I never leave her. I skirt out so fast and if they catch me, I'ma speed up.
Looks good. I like it.
I'm just thinking about running up a couple checks so I can spend it with familia. She rolling up, I'm pouring juice. I swear to God I never leave her. I'm addicted to making plays. I swear one day you gon' believe it. I skirt out so fast and if they catch me, I'ma speed up. If they catch me, I'ma speed up. I skirt out so fast and if they catch me, I'ma speed up. And I'm speed up. I skirt out so fast and if they catch me, I'ma speed up. She rolling up, I'm pouring juice. I swear to God I never leave her. I skirt out so fast and if they catch me, I'ma speed up.
This is the last thing I gotta do. Well, for my eyes. Then I just do lip liner, but is this the 420 network? Yeah, we do smoke here. I'm about to smoke after I do this. What's up? Hey, that's what's up. Cool, that's good enough. I'm over it now. What's up, Wolfgang? This color works so well with my natural lip color. Just to add, like, definition. No. I will never get my face tattoo removed. I actually love it. What's up? Nobody. Yeah, it's not bad. It'd be different if it was like some weird, like, or big tattoo, but I got it because I lost 17 family members within 10 years. So, yeah. That's what the tattoo, the meaning of the tattoo is. It means you lost someone close to you. I love the way I do my lips. I'm never gonna remove it. I love it. Get a little peep crybaby tattoo. I have a crybaby tattoo on my thigh. No, J-Dub, I have a boyfriend. I just found you and now I'm your girlfriend. No, now you're hidden from my channel. Yeah, well, there was a couple like family friends in there that I grew up with, but and like called like my aunt and uncle and shit like that. But most of them were like my actual family. No, I don't care. Jaden, I don't care. I have a boyfriend. I make that very known, and I'm not gonna just let people talk to me like that. Whether that's mean, not mean, I really don't give a shit. I have a boyfriend, so. And he has a mom. What? What? Go ahead. Okay. I'm not sure what what that's supposed to mean, but all right. But yeah, you don't have to be blood to be family for sure. Do you guys watch Swoop? Hey, Jaden, guess what? You can leave too, because I don't know. Yeah, she's a YouTuber. She does like docu-series. She's like really cool. It's mainly on like people who are crazy on the internet. She does docu-series on. She's got her regular channel, Swoop, and then Swoop 2, which is her second channel where she just like covers like TikTokers and shit. She's cool. Yeah, she's cool. I was gonna listen to one of her videos right now. I figured maybe we could. I don't know which one to listen to though, cause yeah, I don't know which one. I've seen a couple of them. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to find one that looks a little interesting at least. I mean, they all do, but I just haven't heard of a lot of the people she talks about. All right, how she became the most hated woman on the internet in 7 seconds. That's what we'll listen to.
These days, there's a content
It's
creator
an hour.
for every niche under the sun. Are you into porcelain dolls? There's an influencer for that.
In all of my years of doll collecting, I have never found a doll that actually had a plug attached to her.
Oh. Obsessed with baking.
Sorry, I can't show it, or I
You'll find
would.
a dozen kitchen thirst traps with
If you guys want to like watch it with me, we can. I can like put the link in chat and we can play it at the same time or something.
Wonderful. But
Or y'all
one of the
can just
most
listen. It's up to
universal
you.
and emotionally charged niches of all, partnership and parenting.
So I'm making snack.
I'm not going to cause you any more anxiety than you already have.
It's a content niche that's exploded over the past decade as millennials started getting busy making babies
Peanut butter
and making
and
vlogs.
jelly
With the mental load of
crackers.
raising a family in one hand and a phone camera in the other, they document their wins, vent about their struggles, and
Nah, just for right now. The chat's been pretty intense.
can't look away from the meltdowns.
It's only because I'm kicking everybody. It should be pretty chill while we listen to this too. It's usually pretty chill when we listen to stuff.
Now, obviously, I've covered a lot of family content creators over the years, some more controversial than others. And today is yet another creator who has been labeled
I'll make the
the
orders.
most hated woman on TikTok because for some reason, people on this damn app keep jumping to that label like fresh and fit jump to bad takes and simp for incels.
Comfortable to forget.
She has
I
an
do
Instagram
every
as well as maybe
time.
sexy photos of herself on the internet. That is cheating.
But I have to ask
I'd rather
why?
snack
Why
first,
the label is this
'cause
warranted,
I don't wanna
or
kill my
is it
high.
selective outrage?
I don't give a what anybody says. That is fucking cheating.
Because when you really look at the bones of this story, yeah, there are some, like sensational feeling takes, and you could easily twist it into something nefarious. But this time, perhaps it's not the creator who's toxic. Maybe it's just a few delightful
Ooh,
men
see,
who
most
were
people
triggered by your
leave.
honesty. Because we all know how reliable triggered manly men
At least
are
the
when it
trolls
comes to
will.
the internet.
Life for a man is harder than life for a woman. We need to have a lot of to be an important man. To be a woman, you need makeup. If you're truly beautiful, you don't need anything else.
What in the ever-loving blue ball man hell is going on? Oh, hi, hello, it's Swoop, and welcome to the dark waters of the cesspool, the place where everything and everyone is sus. Maybe even us. Come on in, the water's fine.
Thank you,
Welcome,
Tessa.
Experience. I hope you're not watching this while you're
Yeah, I
off
hate
doing
killing
all
my
the chores
high.
you swore you were gonna handle. But hey, if you are the one folding the laundry, wrangling 4 kids, and keeping the household from collapsing, may this video be your emotional support stream of sus. Now, if you're new here, welcome to my second channel. On
my
my
God, the
main
peanut
channel,
butter is, like,
Swoop, I do
melty right
full-length
now.
deep dives, and over here, we dip into the dark waters of the cesspool where everything is unhinged, so welcome to the chaos. If you're into mind-bending, dark, and twisted tales, subscribe to this channel, bring a towel, tell your friends, and go ahead and
Bring a
refuse to do
towel.
like button's laundry and see if it has a crash out that sends it all the way into Andrew Tate's ashtray. Thanks, Experience. We're gonna dip into
4
the
kids
story,
is
but I gotta ask first,
crazy.
is anyone else kind of like exhausted? I can't believe how many things I have to get done every single day. And the last, and I mean last thing that I want
I
to
got
do
one.
is have
I
to
would
go to the grocery
die.
store, meal prep, and cook just after do the dishes. Honey, I need to sit down, which is why I love Factor.
No offense
So
if y'all
a
got
huge thank you to Factor for sponsoring today's video. They've
4
been
kids or
such
more,
a wonderful
I
supporter
guess.
of our community, and when you check them out, of course, it's a great way to get something wonderful
Y'all
for yourself
do
and
what
support
y'all do
this channel.
best.
Factor makes meeting your nutrition goals easier by delivering fresh,
Yeah.
never frozen, dietitian-approved meals right to your doorstep. Every meal is delicious and ready to go in just 2 minutes. So I've been using Factor for almost a year now, and every meal
Okay.
is incredible. And
We
they
are not
save
gonna
me
listen to this
so
ad.
much time and stress. All you have to do is keep for 2 minutes and enjoy, and you can skip the grocery stores, the meal planning, the cooking, and
There. Thank God she has
So the subject of today's
What are
episode
they
is
called?
forcing one of the biggest and most
Like
culturally
timestamps,
revealing
yeah.
waves of criticism that I
Couldn't
have
think
seen
of the
in a
fucking word.
hot minute. Fueled by her brutally honest perspective as a woman and married mother of 4 on what she believes it actually takes to
Mother
hold a
of
family
4
together
is
and
crazy.
help it thrive.
I've been with my husband for almost 20 years, but about 3 years ago, I was strongly considering divorce.
Or, in the eyes of her critics, how to dismantle one from the inside out. Because selective outrage is in, honey. Didn't you know? It's always black or white. There's never any gray anymore. Love it here. Sorry, y'all. I'm in a mood today.
Yeah.
So meet Paige Connell, better known online as She is a Page Turner.
Now I can tell you, after having been married for quite a while, that I don't do my husband's laundry, and this advice is something I tell to many women.
She's an American businesswoman, content
Okay.
creator, and mother of 4 who, according to her LinkedIn, which
What's the
yes,
logic?
I guess LinkedIn is still, clinging for dear life, she found her career path completely transformed by motherhood, writing, quote, after 10 years in the workforce as an operations manager, becoming a parent completely reshaped shaped my perspective. Suddenly, I
Yeah.
was balancing the demands
They are
of
a
my
little
career
weird.
with the overwhelming mental load of motherhood, and I realized how much needed to change. Not just for me, but for all working parents.
My husband and I had 4 kids. We both worked full time. We had been together for 16 years at this point. We've been together since high school. And on paper, I have an amazing husband.
Let me reiterate, I am not a parent to humans. I have 4 black cats who were literally born on tax day. I call them the billing department, and they come to collect their bills in the form of treats every moment of the day. So I can't speak from experience as like being a parent. I can speak from experience as being like a child of parents. And again, I just have cats, okay? I just pop the top, put it in the thing, and then they got the little box that they do their stuff in, and then, yeah, okay? And then I give them little pets, and
Sorry,
then I go
guys,
about my
hang on.
day. So here's her second most viewed video on TikTok at 6.1 million views.
What time did you tell your wife you were going to be done? 3. What time did you tell your wife you were going to be done? 3:30. What's up, man?
Let's just call this what it is. It is a blatant disrespect of women's time.
Yes.
It is. Men telling
Why am
their
I even
partners
live?
that
'Cause
they
I
will be home at a
fucking
certain
like
time
being
when they have
alive.
no
Do you have an
intention of
issue?
actually being home at that time is
If so,
disrespectful.
just go watch someone else.
Screwing
Homie.
someone's time over like that, and it seems like these men
Who
are just like
cares?
enjoying it. Like you got your little golf bro hats going
You're
on. and
alright,
it's just
buddy.
like,
I promise.
What do
You don't
mean
have to
that you're not
rage
showing
that
up,
much. You can just
on
go.
time, or at least are you checking in? Are you checking in with your wife when you're out here whacking some balls around?
Because when you tell your partner you're going to be home at 5, but you don't actually mean 5, you mean 7, 8, because you were at the clubhouse for 2 hours with your buddy, they made plans according to the time you gave them.
Yes.
Maybe they booked an appointment. Maybe they intended to meal prep for the week. But now that you're not home, they can't do any of those things.
Yes, to
Already
the
did,
tiny things
homie.
that everything's fine. This is great. This is fine. Everything's
Already
fine.
done did
I love
that.
it here. I'm not stressed at all. And I would argue, of course, this applies to all genders and relationships.
Approved.
When you tell someone something, they count on you for that thing. We
Yes.
should also consider that most of these men oftentimes are dads who are out golfing, and their partners don't mind that they golf, but it is an expensive and time-consuming hobby.
I'm just kind of wondering, like, who has the time to golf in this economy? Like, doesn't it take 2 hours to play like 9 holes, which I think is like half the game? I don't know. I'm not a golf buff. Is golf buff? Is that even a thing? I don't even know. I don't care.
And I can almost guarantee these men on Sunday are not
My
watching
son,
kids for 6 hours
my
straight, so she can do
boyfriend,
whatever the
my
heck she
just my
wants.
Now,
family.
again, I have no
My
idea if these men are
parents.
doing that, but this is like totally unfair to golfers, but I'm just going to say, I swear sometimes I think that men just invented golfing so that they can drive a teeny tiny cart up and down some hills of grass in their little white outfits and smack some balls around trying to get them in holes, and then brag about how many balls they got in holes while sipping beers disguised as Arnold Palmer's. No shade to my golf friends, but like, I'm just, okay.
And if she leaves for an appointment, you best believe he's holding her accountable to the time she said she would be home because he has plans. He has things he needs to do that day.
I feel like what she's saying applies to a lot of relationships, and at the same time I feel like it also doesn't. Like if that makes sense. I think it really depends on like what is the actual health of the dynamic of communication within each relationship, because that's not my experience at all. I have a very like healthy, hey, I'm gonna be here around this time thing, and then if I'm not, there's check-ins. So I think in like unhealthy dynamics, absolutely. So let's take a look at some of the top comments here. Oh, they're kind of like speaking on behalf of the guys. I don't know why she left me. She nags too much. There's this like very outdated, it's so effing annoying, the idea of like women just nag and they're always nagging. Oh my God, like, women are nagging because I can't handle it. I can't handle it. A woman brings me a very valid boundary. What a nag! But really, also, there's the other side.
A
of
lot
the
of different
conversation
things
where
make
it's
me
like in
happy.
any relationship, it's
Like my boyfriend,
hey,
being
it
a mother,
probably wouldn't feel like nagging if
streaming,
you just did
singing,
the basic
dancing makes me
things that were
happy.
asked of you,
A lot
that
of
were
different things.
reasonable. You know what I mean? Like, this was such a thing. I'm gonna be so real right now. I'm not trying to generalize everyone because they weren't all like this, but a lot of them were. Would be dating a guy and he'd be like, I'm gonna call you tomorrow. And I would never get the call until like days, weeks, whatever was later, right? And it's always like, why is this a thing? Is there like a rule book? Do you open the Book of Man? And we will read, now we will refer to the Book of Man, chapter 7, verse 32. A man shall tell woman, I will call you tomorrow, and man shalt not call tomorrow. Like, is that a book that we're reading? That was such a thing. It was such a thing. It was always so annoying. And then you're like put in this position, like, at least from my experience, as a woman in those types of scenarios, you're put in this position where you're like, I feel like I'm not allowed to say anything. I'm not allowed to be like, how come you didn't call me? Because then if you say, bro, why didn't you call me when you said you were going to? Like, I was counting on, like, we were making plans or whatever. If you say that, then they'll be like, oh my gosh, relax. You're so, what are the words that, like, dudes would, like, use on women? You're so clingy. That's the word. Clingy. You're so clingy. You need to know. You need me to call when I said I was going to. Cling. And then you're whining about it. Nag. You know, it's another one of her most viewed TikToks is a stitch with another momfluencer who exposed her husband for being relentlessly exhausted by doing the bare minimum for their kids. So grab your popcorn. Let's watch.
Well, excited at least to go to the pumpkin patch?
Am I excited to go to the pumpkin patch? Oh, Jane, I'm so excited to go to the pumpkin patch.
By the way, I just want to say this falls under the Constitution, the law, the copyright law, that states that you can listen to things or videos or whatever for entertainment purposes and for educational purposes. So we're doing both of those right now.
The only thing that I get enjoyment of is the donuts. But half the time, they're ice cold.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so excited for the
Just
pumpkin.
saying.
I just need to point
YouTube.
out, no, I'm going to blur because they don't blur in this clip, so I'm going to blur. There's literally at least one child in the backseat of that car while this dad is bitching about having to take his child to the pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
I want to go to a pumpkin patch as an adult, and I know that the people in my life would go to a pumpkin patch with me, no problem. They'd be like, sign me
It's
up.
6:41.
I am there, bitch. Let's go to the pumpkin patch. Let's get a pumpkin. Let's carve it, and then it's gonna rot in 3 days, and I don't care.
Make the best of it, though.
I'm making the best of it. My eyes are awake. I'm driving the car.
Wow.
We're with a family. Yay, family time.
Like, I think that he
What a
knows she's
dick.
filming, and so there's always a part of me, right, when we see clips like this and they're on the internet, there's always a part of me that's like, well, maybe it's like one of those troll account and they're just kind of like faking the scenario. I didn't look into it, so I don't know, but like it probably isn't.
Rage bait.
I'm just like, dude, you suck, dude. Like, you suck.
Yeah.
In this moment, you suck. Feels like if this is your energy throughout the relationship, I don't know if it is. It's not fair to judge just on this one clip. If this is energy, though, it's like you're speed running your way all the way to a divorce, and the child to have a lot of issues growing up.
Crackers with peanut
Daddy
butter and
issues,
jelly.
It's not the child who has the issues, it's the daddy who has the issues.
Videos like these always make me feel so sad. Not just sad for the mom who has to deal with the complaining husband on the way to the pumpkin patch, but I feel bad for the kids, right? Because what I know is that so many times women put so much effort into making magic for their kids, right? This is called magic making. Moms are tasked with making the holidays magical and birthdays magical and marking the seasons by taking kids to a pumpkin patch or apple picking, whatever it might be, right? And it might seem silly to you to spend $50 on 4 pumpkins, but here's the thing. Your kids remember these moments.
Yeah.
And these kids will remember fondly how their mom thought of them because she wanted to see a smile on their face. She wanted to create some ball magic for them. And you know,
Yeah, that is like that's the underscoring.
And they'll
thing
remember their
right?
dad being a
The
dickhead.
moments where my mom took me somewhere as a kid, those will forever be so special and important to me. And I know that my mom was sacrificing her
Sad.
time to do that while she was also working full time and trying to keep the house upright and the bills
Like the
paid,
kids were
and
in the
to
back.
make something of herself and help nurture me, and that will forever be the most important. Mom, if you're watching, I love you. You're the greatest woman and person that I will ever know, and thank you so much. And I know how much pressure was put on you, and I hate that. I come from kind of that household where it was my mom and it was not the other participating, and my mom busted her ass, still does every day, you know.
Same.
And then men will do, not all men, some partners will do
My
this
dad was
thing
there,
where
though.
it's weaponized incompetence, right? We talked
Matter
about
of
the
fact, my
Matt
parents
Navi
are still
Swoop
married.
talk,
He
where
just
it'll be
worked a
like,
lot.
I don't know how to put on a good birthday. I don't know how to like do the pumpkin patch drive. See that in some partnerships where they just kind of like whine, and then the other partner's like, for fuck's sake, okay, I will do it, and now I know that I have to do it all the time.
no one else
Yeah.
they're gonna remember they're going to remember their dad complained the entire time.
Exactly.
They're going to remember that their dad was frustrated and annoyed at this memory-making experience.
Are you kidding me? You get time to go to a pumpkin
Yep.
patch in this economy? Take the distractions where you can
But when
get
my
them.
dad did
Now, as
go
you
to
can
things,
imagine,
he wasn't.
Paige
He
is
didn't
no
act like
stranger
that,
to
thankfully.
woman-hating misogyny in her comments. In fact, her fourth most viewed TikTok,
I actually
racking
had a
up
really good dad
5.4
growing
million
up.
views, is
I mean, he's
just
still
a
good, of
sharp
course.
compilation of sexist comments from men whining about something as basic as making lunch for their kids. Here's one that says, I said
My
dads
parents have been
could
together
make
for
their
35
kids' lunches
years.
too. This is how men reacted. So here's a comment from this dude. I can't even, whatever. This guy with a beard. Just make the damn lunches. Good lord. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Just make the damn lunches. Beard man. Just make the damn lunches. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny how it could work both ways? She said dad could make lunches too, meaning they could also do the lunches. Oh my gosh! We are taking one side of bread, another side of bread, we're putting something in the middle and we slap it together, we cut it at an angle, because it has to be cut at an angle. Don't do that horizontal You stuff it in a bag and you send it off with the kid. Oh my gosh. So yeah, beard man, just make the damn lunches. This comment says, OFC, our job is to drink beers and smash the empty bottles in your head. Of course, I should expect violence to be a comment here because that is a thing that happens, unfortunately, a lot, way too much, is that there are some men, when they don't like a woman sharing something, then they immediately resort to violence.
Without a beard net.
Telling about our society and our structure here, it's also
Yeah,
unfortunately
he didn't.
predictable.
I don't know if he wears beard nets.
Some breads together with something in the middle, and you're talking about violence. So go f yourself. I think that's the response there.
Hey,
and then of course,
nice.
of course,
Shader,
dad pays for
nice.
it. You make it. Of course, that's
Right.
the response. Of course, in a household where she clearly says that she works full time, he works full time. Of course, though, we're only going to acknowledge the dad money because the dad money is greener than mom money. Okay, the dad money somehow beats inflation. Dad money must be the
What's
one
up,
paying
Danny?
for it because God forbid women have careers like we've had for a very long time and having to work still harder and still have the pay gap, but we don't want to have those conversations. We don't want to have those intelligent conversations. No. And then
No. If there's one thing I know I'm not, it's I'm not fat.
Shut up. It must be.
Sorry, YouTube blocked that comment.
painful being
Hold on a
that
minute.
stupid.
I know
Like, it
I'm
must
thick.
hurt
All right,
someone
all right,
in your
fam.
body as an
I
insect.
know. Okay. Hang on. I know that much, but like, hold the fuck on. Bitch, fat where? I know I'm thick, but where? I know I got bigger breasts. I get that you see this, so like you don't know how big I am. Bro, what happened? People just being they called me fat, but YouTube blocked it. So I'm just saying, where? Because this is my stomach. Where? And I've had a kid, bro. Like, yeah, wow. If that's fat, okay, homie. Okay.
Like, if someone is being a shitty person, that's all there is to it. And we gotta be real. We got to be real if we're gonna have a real conversation.
No, I am thick. I'm not skinny.
Plenty of women
at all.
women in comments for doing
Like, I've got
nothing more
thick
than making
arms,
content
I've got
and
thick
having an
legs,
opinion. Women can
I've got
be
a
real
booty,
weird. Like,
I've got
honestly, some of
boobs,
the nastiest comments
but
that
I'm not
I've ever
fat.
received in my life were from women. Comments
No,
like
hold on, I
judging
need to do it.
my looks, my natural hair, my skin color, my teeth, me literally making myself from nothing and building a career. I've been shamed for having a team. I've been shamed by women for the abuse I've survived. My spinal injury. I got the ableist comments all of
But
the
there
time.
you go.
People
Now
keep
you've
still
seen
making
that I'm
ableist
not
comments
fat.
about how long I do or don't take to make content because they completely ignore my chronic
Probably
illness. or
way
the
bigger than what I am.
called ADHD that fucks up my time. By
Let's
and
be
large, those
for
comments
real.
come
Feminist,
from
yes.
women.
I'm actually
But
not a
the
feminist. I
most
think
violent
feminists
and
are
physically threatening comments
way
I've
too
received have
like
been from
radical
men.
too.
And I'm just like, at this point, like, what the f- doing, humanity? What the f-
Way too
Literally.
radical. Well, I have a boyfriend. He likes
How have so many people
me
lost
just the way I am.
plot
So that's really all that matters
badly
to me
online?
anyway.
And this is why it's important to me, and it has been, you probably notice, increasingly
No, I don't
important to me,
do.
to try to present multiple sides and not just be an
Get a view
advocate for
from
one thing.
further
Like I said
back.
earlier,
Bro, I'm
not
not
just gonna be
showing
like
you
a
my
man
fucking
hating and say this is all
ass
men,
and
'cause it's
shit.
not
What the
all
fuck is
men.
wrong with you?
And I have to be fair about that. Otherwise, what are we doing in society that we're just going to now form the go into the farthest corners of the ring and then just attack whatever community, the entire
Dead
community,
ass.
all the time that is different from us? I
No,
don't
they're
think
just
that that's
fucking
going to
baiting.
result
They're
in
trying to see me.
anything positive. But
They want to see me
today,
now.
looking
Like,
at
no,
these comments
stop being
today,
creepy
we're
now.
talking about some of these dumpster
I only show
fire
myself when I want to
and
show myself,
nothing
not when
brought
I'm
these
told or
bottom
asked
dollars
to.
the surface
Because
faster than
you're
when
trying
her
to see my
title
body. You're
"Why I
trying to
Almost
check me out.
Divorced
That's
My
fucking
Husband" was
creepy. I have a
posted in my
boyfriend.
bio
I'm
on
not like,
Twitter. You know, the
here, look at
Dainty
me.
Boy and
Like, it's
forever
fucking
triggered Andrew
weird.
Tate.
I pick up my sword. I am the commander of
I
this
promise,
house.
you sound a whole
I
lot
decide what I do.
goofier.
Be quiet. Cook.
And the unofficial salty ball layer of the manosphere. We love a good manosphere. Oh, them incels. Like, you know what I mean?
Incels, this fucking chat.
We both worked full time. We've
Dead
been together for
ass.
16 years at this point. We've been together since high school. And on paper, I have an amazing husband. He is incredibly supportive. He's kind. He's loyal. He's
She said on
dad, He's
paper.
very hands-on. He's an active participant. He's always present. Like,
Yeah, no
on
picking.
paper, what else could I ask for?
Like, everything she listed is like, is that not everything?
Soul Snatcher,
that, like,
I don't
people
care
would
if
say
you
that they
think my
want in
forehead
their
is
partner?
big,
This what I
whatever the
want
fuck.
in a
I really
man.
could
Where
care
are the good men?
less.
And then list off all of these things.
But in reality, I had this amazing husband. My
It,
husband was great.
it's always the
But I was
people without a
incredibly
profile
frustrated
picture
and
that try
burnt
hating
out
on me.
from our marriage and from motherhood.
That's what I
Because
love.
what
It's so
happens to
funny.
so many of
You're
us
you're
is
too
that we
embarrassed to
marry
show
amazing men,
yourself,
we have amazing
but
relationships,
you wanna
and then
try
we
to
have
go
kids.
hate
And
on
when we
me.
have kids, women tend to carry a disproportionate
It
amount
just
of the
shows
work in
you
the home,
have
the work
a
of raising
problem
kids,
with your
and the
own
mental load. And
size,
We
if you know what I'm trying
statistically
to
that's true. We
say.
know that women disproportionately in these types of relationships carry more of
Fuck yeah.
the household, the work,
That's
and the
one thing
kids and
people
all of
can't
that.
break
The
me
mental
of, is my
load can be
confidence.
very exhausting. I don't think she's
It is.
saying
They're
every
always
reason why I
faceless.
was overwhelmed was
Always.
purely because of my husband. I think just motherhood in general, parenthood in general, can be quite exhausting, right?
About 3 months
I
after
knew my
fourth
light
baby
was about to
born,
die. I was trying to
Okay,
get
so
it plugged
that's very
in.
important. Okay, so she is 3 months postpartum. I'm sure y'all who have birthed humans know what that means.
I remember looking at my
There we
husband and
go.
saying, I need more. I need you to do more. I am exhausted. I am in charge of everyone.
That's what's up, Maddie.
and
You should
everything in
be.
this house. Every night, when we cook dinner, you ask me what to make. Every day, when you drop off the kids at daycare,
It's
you
only
ask me
ugly
what they need to do
bitches
about packs.
and
I am the
insecure
project
men
manager of this home, and I need you to do
who
more.
try to shit
I
on
don't know
me.
their dynamic, right? I do not know their dynamic. I don't know how much he was contributing.
Like, I've
Imagine
never
he's
seen so many
contributing
men
stuff and
be
things
jealous
and
of
doing
me
things,
before,
right? She's not
ever.
saying he didn't do anything
And
ever.
that's
She's
crazy to
saying that
say.
she's exhausted. And I can understand where she's going when she's like, when he's making dinner, she asks the question, what should it be? What should go in the kid's backpack? I think we all know when someone like asks you questions and then more questions and questions and
They want you to do it.
There's like this point of your like patience and your nerves just start, whether it's like intentional or not, like your nerves can like really get worked on. It's the little tiny things. And the funniest thing, if it was the other way around with some of these manosphere
Maybe it's the 11K
would be like, you're
subs.
nagging. Why are you nagging?
What do you mean?
Why are you asking me questions? You're just nagging. You know what
I'm
I mean?
almost at
I need
11K.
to- Okay,
I'm
just
super
tell me what
excited
to do.
about that.
Right? Every woman has heard this. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. And I said, okay, something that would make my life easier. Is
See,
in the
another
mornings when
person
I came
without a
downstairs with the 4
profile
kids,
picture.
Because I do mornings by myself. The dishwasher was empty.
Come on, at least
The
show
dishes were put
yourself
away,
so we
the
can
trash was
roast
taken out.
you.
I will say that I know some people get really
Stop
angry
demon time.
at the idea of someone being like, tell me what to do. And I don't get angry at that. I'm just kind of like, I would rather someone come to me and be like, what do you need? What do you want me to do?
Seriously,
What do
Maddie.
you- I don't want to up, so what do you need? Tell me, give me some specific, this one instance, just give me some specifics. I'm going to take some notes, and then I'm going to make sure that I get this done.
That would make my life so much easier because when I've got the 4 kids running around and the baby crying, I can't be looking
Rose
for the
probably
water
like a
bottle in the
toothpick.
dishwasher. I just need to know
No
what's going on.
muscle.
And he said, yeah.
Not
of course,
even
what?
fat.
Yeah,
He's
I'll
just
do that,
a
no
fucking
problem.
toothpick.
And so, of course, he does it. But then I have to remind him, and then he forgets, and then I have to remind him again. And there was this one morning where I woke up, and I went to put something in the trash, and it was overflowing. And I went to get my son's water bottle.
That's exactly
and
what
it was
it
in the
is.
dishwasher, and I felt so disrespected and unseen and unvalued.
She's
at
still
that
on,
point in time.
she.
And I remember texting my husband being like, what happened? Like, why didn't you do this? And he said, sorry, I was running late for work. And I remember thinking, oh my God, he doesn't see me. Because what he's done has now made me late for work.
So I like the way she's communicating this is
Exactly,
people get
Maddie.
like mad at this. You know, sometimes people forget. Sometimes people make mistakes. Sometimes you ask somebody
No.
what do you need, and then you might forget. Listen,
What's up, Key?
Gosh, the mental
How have you
overload.
been?
And
I've
let's be
been
real,
alright.
I'm sure people in my life have been in these situations with me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that she's exempt from that either. Again, I don't know her, I don't know her relationship, but like, we all make mistakes and we all forget to do stuff, right? And so I understand what it feels like when it's like, okay,
Well,
I
good thing I didn't
specified
get
the
my
things that,
tattoos
like,
to
I
make me
need,
prettier
that would
or
really help
anything,
me
right?
to help
I got them
us.
because
can
I like
understand,
them.
like, if you have to start
And I
rewinding
like how
someone
I look with
many
them,
different
whether anyone
times
else does
over
or
a
not.
period of
I think
time.
they look
You know, when they
good.
talk
I
about
think
the
I look
straw that
fine.
broke the camel's back, those
That's
are
all
little
I'm worried
straws,
about.
right? And those little straws are being placed every time when someone's like, yeah, I'm going to do this thing.
And my
I'm really
boyfriend
gonna
eats
stick
me
to it, I'm
up.
gonna get it
That's
done,
all I'm
blah, blah,
worried
blah.
about.
And then they don't, and then there's just one little straw. There's like one more time. You might not even see it coming, right? You might not even feel like this is how you are feeling, but then one more time they do something and you had to ask yet again for them
I'm
to
good,
do
William.
it.
How
And
are
it's
you?
like, okay, I'm done. Realistically, you're not done. You know, if you care about the relationship and you're invested, but like there's a thing in the human, you're just like, I can't fucking take it anymore. And I'm guessing that's the moment that she was having here. But also, we gotta be fair. Just like we felt that way about people in our lives, I'm
That's
sure
wild.
our partners have felt that way about us. I'm just saying, I'm gonna say the thing that no one wants to say.
And he doesn't care about that. He doesn't care about the impact on me. And he doesn't see how every single thing in our home happens because I ask him to do it, or because I do it myself, or because I planned and organized it. The diaper bag is full because I filled it, right? I put the wipes in there. And I felt so frustrated. And I remember thinking, what's the point? What's the point of doing this with someone else? I might as well just do it alone.
Okay, let's not go there.
Yes, bitch.
Unless, you know, if the relationship is very unhealthy and it's toxic for the
No,
children to be
seriously.
around,
Exactly.
then, you know, divorce
And you're
is
doing
something that could
everything
be a
alone. It's
consideration,
almost like
obviously.
adding
I
another
don't think she
child
means this,
into the
of course,
mix
but
with a
I
dad
think
like
this is
that.
a moment of frustration for her, and like women just get like really go to these extremes of like, I'm done. I'd rather just do this on my own. But of course, doing it on your own, being a single parent, I would imagine it would be infinitely harder to do.
Yeah, don't just stay with somebody because they have money and they're helping financially. That's fucking crazy. That's initially what she just implied. Don't do that. If they're not helping with the kids, they're not helping you do shit. And like, you're to the point where you're fucking done, leave, because that's fucking crazy. Crazy work.
Looks like to be a good mom versus a good dad, and we know the bar for moms is way up here and the bar for dads is way down here.
I don't entirely, I understand what she's saying, I get it. I don't entirely agree that the bars are that way. I think it depends on what category of the bar. You know what I mean? Just like there are bars for women
Well,
to
find
have to,
things you
manage
like,
the whole
William.
household and
Learn
raise
to
the
love
kids
life.
and also have a career in this economy, but also because we love having careers. So there's that really high bar, and if a woman isn't like doing everything perfectly, then she's going to get ridiculed to hell, especially if you put that.
What's up, Mumin?
That's why I'm kind of saying, don't vlog your families if you don't want the world weighing in on your family dynamic. In that regard, that's what she's talking about, like the bar for some.
That's the crazy thing. Like, people show their kids, but then be like, don't talk about my child. Like, it doesn't work like that. If you're showing your kid, people are gonna talk.
Get more money, and break
That's why this isn't a family channel. That's why I don't have my kid on my channel, because he's an innocent 6-year-old. Like, my channel is crazy, like, to chat.
And we're in control.
Fuck that. There's other channels that are even worse.
This does not.
It is best, Byron, for sure. 100%.
Either, right? Getting those bars a little more equal will benefit everybody. Shocking revelation, I know.
You should never make your channel about your child. That's crazy to me. It's
loves
literally
me,
child
wants me to be happy,
exploitation.
and was willing and able to change.
There's
And
too
so we did the
many
work to figure out
PDF
what equity
files and
looked like
shit
in our
on
relationship.
here.
We did
Hell
the
no.
work. We did the work. We did the work. That's important there.
And I can tell you now, 3 years later, that we are happier than ever. Our kids are thriving. Our home runs like a well-oiled machine. And that took a lot of work. I want to
Imagine that.
Exactly,
Put in
Byron.
the work, and now they're happier than ever. It really can. I'm just saying, the bars.
They do. They'll use their kids for clicks. Like, their kid will be in the hospital.
The bars don't need to be.
And they're sitting there vlogging this child in the hospital at their most
it was well
vulnerable.
worth it. But
It's like, how can you fucking do that?
It takes them 18 months to get there, and that's also important to underscore that these types of things can take time. And it's not like, oh, it took 18 months for, the man to shape up. I'm sure there were a lot of things on both of them that they both communicated.
Ew, Sasquatch,
Hang
on. You would just be eating shit, right? Well, that's why your corn, like when you eat corn and it comes back out looking whole, it's because it's basically a poop purse. It's basically filled with your shit. Because our bodies can't digest the kernel. It can digest what's inside the kernel, but not the kernel itself. So as it's going through your digestive tract, it fills with poop. Yeah, you wouldn't want to just eat your shit, dog. That's nasty. Anyways, I had to state that. That just
deserving of
caught my attention.
Boundaries, healthy boundaries, right? And so that takes
there's actually nutrition in drinking your piss if you're dehydrated and in the wild and you have no other choice.
Because she wants you to do more chores.
I could never, but Bear Grylls did it.
You do not participate in an equitable way in your home. And so what does that look like?
You need to find a balance. You need to find a dividing balance for that work that has to get done to maintain
They
the
did,
home.
but I've heard that. Not that thirsty at all, Matt.
Own residence. It's not that she's managing her own home. She's managing the
I would lick the dew
home.
off the grass before I drank my own piss.
And so I share this story because I don't think I'm alone in this experience, and I want people to know that there's hope, and that if you have a willing and able partner, you can change this. You can absolutely change this dynamic.
Especially if you just kept drinking your own piss. Like, to stay hydrated.
Isn't just to unpack gender philosophy while trying to be fair.
Why are we talking about this?
Dive headfirst into the unhinged replies.
Fucking Sasquatch, what did you do?
Out of the internet's most fragile individuals. They happen to be men of the manosphere who refuse to have critical thinking, who are, of course, posting on Twitter. I hope you've got your gas mask on because this is about to get so very toxic, just so toxic. And please also keep in mind that these are all from a verified Twitter accounts. Okay, they pay $8 a month of their own money to a billionaire who doesn't give 8 shits about them, all for that little blue check mark. All right, first up, we've got absolute bitch. Thanks for playing. Thanks for contributing. Narcissistic a-hole invites the whole world into her petty nagging, and this has 20,000 likes. This type of guy, though, is the type who'd be like, if he had to ask his woman, his female, because
what's up? Don't spam the chat, please.
Female. But I looked a little more. This dude is the CEO of Rift TV, basically looks like a sham channel on Rumble, an alt-right social media network. Welcome.
No, you got hidden. Good job,
buddy. Show called Slightly Offensive. So basically, he's a bitch boy with a podcast mic, subjecting the world to his own.
He's a bitch boy with the podcast. If you guys are wondering what she looks like, I'll show you guys. Hang on. Thanks, Byron. You have a good one too, man. Thanks for being here.
Modern women are cooked.
Don't mind the makeup on my screen.
Modern women
That's
are
her.
cooked. You know the first thing that I think when I read
She's
that?
gorgeous.
Well, don't you want modern women cooking? Sounds like you're the type of guy who thinks modern.
She has black hair, but
cooking. So
she wears
a good thing for you, right?
She wears blue wigs on her normal channel. Like, she wears blue ones. And on this, in different lipstick and whatever. And on this one, she wears a purple wig. I love it. It's so pretty. It's like that lavender pretty color.
Modern women are cooked. This chick really might as well say female. This chick really went online to complain instead of talking to her husband. It's the fact that
She probably did talk to him a million
times. 3
times.
years ago. What the hell makes you think that she didn't talk to her husband 3 years ago about? Oh, it sounds like she did.
Because they
sounds
worked
like
on
she's
it.
telling a
Fix the
story
issue.
of something that happened 3 years ago, and she did talk to her husband, and then they worked on it. It took about 18 months of them figuring out the equity there, and then 3 years in or later, they're a very happy, healthy, wonderful place now because they did communicate and talk it out. That's what it sounds like it happened. It sounds like you weren't listening. Okay, let's continue.
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
Women are like crack fiends for attention.
Jesus Christ.
Says the guy who posted a comment online. She really said, let me post
That's
this
the
online
guy,
for
yeah.
attention and validation. I think she said, let me post this online because it's probably
What
going
the
to,
fuck, Big
bring out
Wavy?
a lot of people who relate to this sentiment, who have not learned or understood that they can and should have conversations with their partners to have a more healthy dynamic in the relationship. Yes, is it sensational? Yes, does
anyone know
come
what
hard?
that means? Because
Yeah,
I don't.
yes, are there things and moments about it where it's like, well, I wouldn't do that? Yes, there are things about the content that she does that I wouldn't do. Again, I'm someone who I don't talk about relationships. That's the thing I wouldn't do. I would not do that because we just have different content styles. So now we got one of like the top replies, like
I totally get it.
replies for Fireweed.
It's different when you're sitting here and you're talking about like good things about your relationship or whatever, but to sit and just like shit on your partner like over and over and over and over and over on live stream is crazy to me. Like that's a crazy thought.
Who claims to be fluent in human woman clearly lost the plot of what was being said here. Again, like literally, there are approaches to her video that like just they don't appeal to me. That's just real. Not everything has to appeal to everyone. Doesn't mean I don't see the point of what she's saying. Doesn't mean I don't hear her. Doesn't mean I don't understand her. Doesn't mean I haven't experienced some of it myself. And I guarantee people of other genders have also experienced the stuff that she's talking about. This is not actually just exclusive to one type of group, right? Now, one of the most liked replies is from a
I know a lot of not shit moms.
Ruby the dog on
I know
Twitter
more not shit
responded to the
moms
video,
than I know
which
not
I
shit
can
dads.
only imagine was translated from barking at a wall into mansplaining. Quote, if I'm in a video of her ranting about how overworked she is, maybe spend less time looking for attention online and more time focused on your family. He's literally, this bitch is literally proving what she was saying though. Like, if a woman takes 5 minutes to make a piece of content, which, by the way, is also bringing her family money while
I'm doing all right, William. How are you?
Bringing you shit. I'm just saying you're kind of proving her point. This dog goes
Excited
on,
for my boyfriend to get off his fucking internet break.
I can't imagine how worn out your husband must be. No.
It's been a really quick, like, month, though, for real.
Bad doggy. This reply has, like, 19,000 likes. I bet you would have gotten more likes if you wrote it in your native dog language. So I will translate it for you, okay? Bark, 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 growl, growl, bark.
When I get
growl,
paid,
growl,
I have
bark,
to
sniff ball,
start
bark,
getting
bark, bark.
my
Okay,
son's birthday
there.
stuff and Christmas
I
stuff
fixed it
ready.
for you.
That's so cute.
Oh my gosh, the whole grain. Incel nut butter. What is this? Like,
Incel nut butter.
In the replies. This is why Twitter. Okay, this is why career women. I like how that's in quotes, as if we don't exist. Career women, allegedly.
It's funny because I always call
so often a bad choice in a
I don't
marital
want to
partner.
say.
Why don't you just
Just Mexican
that
nut
you
sauce
cannot
is all I'm gonna
handle
say.
The idea.
If you know, you know. If you don't, you
women
don't.
Being successful. Just say that you are intimidated by successful women.
No, what it was Eric sent me a picture. He's Mexican, and he sent me a picture, and it had a little packet. It was his food, and it had a little packet of Mexican hot sauce, is what it said. But there was a glare over the picture, and it looked like it said Mexican nut sauce. And I asked him, I was like, "What the fuck is Mexican nut sauce?" And it just led into this whole thing.
Hire a full-time maid or
where
he's
Mexican.
She placed on herself and be grateful to her husband.
It's my boyfriend, so
of
nut sauce. Yeah, you get it.
Plus some of her job. This guy in this comment is giving this idea that like there's some contract that women are supposed to sign if women have families with a man. There's nothing is filed, but they think like, oh, you're in a work contract. And so then if you want to treat it like a job, her job, that's her job.
You're welcome,
then
William.
You're gonna pay,
I hope you have a good day
you're
too,
gonna pay
homie.
her for it? You're both working. You're both working full-time jobs. Are you gonna pay her then for the second job? But also, I'm just like, why are you crapping
Do a
on career
flip.
women
I
in
wish
this
I
economy?
could.
Are you
Even when I
kidding?
do cheerleading,
Two-income
I couldn't
households,
do flips.
more than required, because that billionaire that you're paying $8 to is out here economy just for funsies. So you better be glad that women are career women. It's almost like men never lived on their own ever. Is that what I'm getting from guys like this? It's like, you don't have to agree with everything she's saying. I don't like some of the ways of some of the things that I've seen in the content. I'll get into something just to be fair and give a point and a counterpoint and perspective, but also trolling with asinine takes on Twitter isn't going to do anything to progress society to a
She
place where we
layers
actually
hella
try to find balance,
necklaces.
where people might not be happy all the time, but they'll hopefully be happier at least sometimes. But you know what? Just to be fair, my name is Swoop. I do this a lot. I'm going to play devil's advocate a little bit here. Y'all know me. There is always more to than just the surface level of a social media clip. I don't think the idea of, constant attacking men and attacking women helps anyone in the long run. I think it has the opposite effect. It's human nature, right? No one wants to be around someone who's complaining about them, especially about something like their gender. Nobody wants that. So, dear Suspirians, we're going to do what we do best in our wonderful, intelligent community. We're going to do some critical thinking with the goal of trying to find ways of having these conversations that are inviting for men and women to come together with a
I already did those,
healthier
Jay.
communication versus just driving up the rage.
Don't you have
being
like a
clicks.
shower to
be
take or
fair,
something?
our
Because I can
partners
smell you from here,
becoming at
buddy.
risk,
Need your
especially
help.
when there's like a lot of this like kind of ranting going on, people like complaining about their partners on social media. It is a massive like new increased genre that we are seeing. Our partners at risk of demanding perfectionism from their significant other when we should know that no one is perfect. And does sharing these broad sweeping ideas about how a household should be run take into account other complexities, other cultures, other backgrounds? Does it take into consideration things like disabilities that still face very heavy stigmas of laziness? I'm talking about things like ADHD, autism spectrum disorder, or executive functioning disorder that specifically carries symptoms of difficulty with things like managing time, remembering instructions, multitasking, and completing tasks. These are all very real disorders. They are often widely
Guys, make sure to hit the
overlooked, and
like if you
they're
haven't
often labeled
already.
as someone being lazy. How many of you with ADHD have been told you're lazy, or you're all over the place, and your executive function sucks because you're lazy and you just procrastinate all the time, right? Those are stigmas that I have faced. I'm sure a lot of you have faced. As I was looking into this, I can't ignore this one comment that I did see. A commenter asked, "Can this change if your partner is neurodivergent? I'm suffering with Cassandra syndrome over here," which, if you didn't know, I'm going to read this. Cassandra syndrome is a type of relationship trauma that some experts place in the category of complex PTSD. The symptoms of anxiety, anger, hypervigilance, and dissociation aren't the result of a singular traumatic event.
No.
Rather, they stem from an ongoing
I'm
lack
not a
of
liberal.
intimacy and social connection.
But I'm not conservative
emotional
either.
deprivation,
I can see
and a
things from both
profoundly
sides, and
disharmonious
there's things I agree with
relationship.
from
So
both parties and
Paige
things I
replied
don't
to this
agree with
comment
from
and
both
said,
parties.
"My husband
And
is ND,
like,
meaning
yeah,
neurodivergent. We've been able to come up with systems that make
So I don't
this
claim either
work."
party.
So
I think it's.
I'm gonna be real.
I think
Just being fair. Again,
the only
looking at
way
from
we
all
can really
angles.
find
When I
peace
saw this,
today
it
in the
made me
political
view
world
some of the things
is to not
potentially
claim
a
a
little different. Now,
party,
again, I don't know
because
his
that just puts a
relationship, so
label
this is
on
just
it
kind
and
of
it
speculation, but
boxes
it
you
just
in.
made me, as someone who is
And
neurodivergent,
you don't
there
have
were
to
some
agree
little
with
ick
everything,
feelings, but
That's
I'm
just
not trying
what
to
I
shade
am.
or judge
I
anything.
couldn't.
According to
Yeah.
what she was sharing,
I didn't fuck with
her
Kamala or
husband is
Trump,
presumably
so
someone living with a
want me to be
mental
for real.
health disorder, some form of neurodivergence, which might be classified as a disability depending on what it is. And again, I'm not saying it's intentional, but the
There's things I do agree with that he's done, though.
things like disability,
But at the time, I
mental
didn't vote for
disorders,
him.
mental health conditions, and the fact that partners rarely ever are on the same page mentally and emotionally at the exact same time. So I'm not making excuses for us neurospicy people. Obviously, many of us neurospicies have figured out and figured out systems to help us get
Kamala
through
straight
life,
tried to
because
steal
getting
that
through
shit.
life can be a bitch
She did,
when you're
man. Like, we don't really
neurodivergent.
talk
You know,
politics
even in
here,
this
so this is all I'm
situation,
gonna say.
maybe because of
I feel so bad
neurodivergence,
for
he's not
Biden,
picking
and like,
up
I'm
on
not,
social cues the
again,
same
not
way
a
that
Democrat.
neurotypical people are.
That was
They
sad.
also have,
Homie had
additional
cancer,
challenges
and
to
shit was
things
just
like
diagnosed, and you know,
executive
he knew for a minute. It
dysfunction.
wasn't
People
like
call it time blindness, time
he'd found out
management.
right after,
Neurodivergence can
you
also
know, he
cause,
knew probably,
motivation
and that's
for
probably why
starting
they
and
made that
completing tasks
decision.
to be
So that
difficult.
probably
Things
hit
like
him
brain
like
fog.
in the
I deal
gut
with
or
brain
the
fog with
testicles.
fibromyalgia.
So I don't know, either
You know,
or.
people can struggle
Sorry, I shouldn't
remembering
make jokes about it.
instructions
That
every
is fucked
single
up,
time.
but
There
you
can
know.
be fear of doing it all
But
wrong.
yeah,
There can
so
be this constant feeling of
the way that she like
worthlessness. It's very
swooped in
common.
and
So
just
this
like
could be something that a partner is
nobody
going
likes
through.
her.
She very
She's like
clearly
the
said that they
fucking
had to come
Joker,
up with
bro. She's
systems that
weird.
made this work because of his neurodivergence.
But in like
Which
the
then
worst
leads me to
way.
believe that her husband actually maybe did need more specific support in
I don't think
understanding
many people
her
fuck with
needs
Kamala,
and
to
how
be
to
real.
meet them in a way that is also healthy
A lot of my
for his
friends who are Democrats
neurodivergence
didn't
and
even
also
fuck with
helps her
her.
feel
So
supported, right? It's more complicated than just the black and white and the husband wasn't taking out the trash and so he's all of the problem all of the time. And her saying that she worked with the neurodivergence to figure out things that work.
I'm so excited. I found out my friend
is
was
telling me,
pregnant today. Oh
that
my
might
god,
be
I'm so
another
excited.
component as to why
Or
it
yesterday.
took 18 months to put
I'm
things
so
together
excited for
because
her.
you're working with a lot of factors. You got 2 adults, they got jobs and schedules, then you got the 4 kids, then you've got neurodivergence. But I know so many neurospices who
She helped
want
me a
to
lot
be
with my
all of
son
the
when he
things
was
to
little.
all people, but we often ask, what do
She
you
actually
need
used
me
to work
do?
with my
Because we
son's
don't want
dad.
up,
And then
because I
her
need
and
to
I
make a
became
list.
friends.
Otherwise, good luck. And sometimes
She's
we
really
have to
cool.
ask
And then she actually,
a lot
her and I worked together
it
for a
to
while.
stick. And yes, that can annoy people.
We'd
And
hang
even
out
then,
all the
it doesn't
time and
always
shit.
stick permanently. And that's not laziness or, you know, maybe reason to like end the relationship. It just means that we're trying, and trying may like look like laziness to someone. It may feel frustrating to someone else, but it's just when you're in a neurodivergent brain, trying is
She
like
also,
the most frustrating and challenging and
so probably not ET,
trapped
considering
feeling
she's
that I've
pregnant with
experienced
her
ever, and it might
fiance's
take a
kid.
while and some more direct support to get there. Exhausting for the partner, yes, probably, but it's also exhausting being trapped in a neurodivergent brain, at least for me, where very often I feel very unseen and unheard as well.
I'm so
and
excited
on the
for
other side
her.
of things, this all got me thinking about how genders have been socialized. We do know that classically most men have been taught since birth to, you know, keep the feelings
She's always
inside,
wanted to be a
shove them
mama.
in there, to be tough, to solve problems, work hard, provide for your family, and hustle. So how do we carve out space for men who are still in the throes of a society that still belittles them for sharing their feelings to the point that they might be burnt out too in their own ways, but don't express it out loud? This is something that I spent a lot of time talking with the men in my closest relationships.
You're not
with
Critter. Stop
about
acting like
what
it.
are
Who the
your
fuck's trying to
burdens?
act
What
like
is going
Critter?
on with you? What is something that I might be doing that is not helping you? What can I do to help you? Because you're here helping me as well, right? And then, you know, they're just met with a partner who is upset that they aren't doing more, like around the house or
way
whatever it
different
is, which is also valid.
personalities. Tiger
They're, you know,
eye.
maybe met with a partner who's dragging them online, and then they read the thousands of comments hating on them. That might also cause the person to retreat even more into feelings of worthlessness and frustration and resentment, especially if they're neurodivergent and don't interpret comments and social
Critter's
cues
cool, though.
in
She
the
could get it.
same way that maybe a
Not
neurotypical
really,
person
but she's
does.
cool.
At the end of the day, healthy
She could
communication
get on
is
this
important for both
live
sides. And
stream.
what I found when navigating frustrations is to first ask, how are you feeling?
That just means you think I act like her, because I'm not trying.
I do not tend to take a lot of advice from men.
I'm just being
even
mean.
the most successful men. And I mean advice in the form of self-help books, podcasts with successful men, or just men in
Like, it
general.
makes sense
I
even
tend
if we
to take
talk the
their
same or
advice with a grain
something,
of
but
salt
we don't
because
even
I do
sound
not think it is
similar.
applicable to women and mothers in particular.
I understand the premise, I think, of where she's coming from.
We don't wear
here,
similar
but
clothes.
I don't agree
Nothing.
with the idea of
Not even
taking
similar
advice from
tattoos
someone
or
based on
similar
their
hair.
gender. her. I understand where she's going to go with this, so we'll play a little bit more. But I am very much a type of person who's like, if I think that someone has something that they have experienced or accomplished in life, then I'm going to listen to them. Some of the greatest people in my life are men. Some of the best advice I have received has come from men, not just in the professional setting, but also in my personal life. And so I'm not of this mindset
nobody's
that,
gonna
like,
join
I
your
wouldn't
live
take
stream,
advice
and
from
we don't
men.
do
Some of the greatest
self-promotion in this
filmmakers
chat.
that I have
What's
worked
up, Eliza?
alongside, some of the greatest editors that I've worked alongside, I don't know the personal dynamics of their family because it's none of my business. But yet I have learned so much from them. So much from them. I wouldn't trade that for anything.
Men have women. That is the biggest lesson I've learned. When they tell us any kind of advice about how they became successful, it's because they had women supporting them.
We get into these like broad generalizations, and they're very like broad gendered generalizations, and those are the types of things that give me pause because I don't know. Yes, these conversations are helpful, and there's a lot of truth to this, and there's a lot of people who relate to these experiences, but it's also not this broad sweeping thing that applies to everyone's experience. There are a lot of successful people who do not have women in their lives, right? They may have fractured relationships. There's a lot of people who have fractured relationships with their mothers.
Yeah,
But I understand what she's
my
saying. You know, there's
bowl.
that saying about behind every great man is a
Right
very
now I
strong
have
woman.
Luzo.
And that is why I
That's
don't
the
take advice
stream.
from men. Even
Actually,
successful
the one
men,
I'm
because their
smoking
advice
right now
not
is
applicable to women.
Sushi
I actually
Lotto.
don't agree with that at all. I
was
understand
the
where she's
last
coming
smoke I
from.
had
I
of that.
completely get it, and I applaud her for sharing these things. Flowers to her for sharing very important stuff. I also completely disagree that men cannot give advice that is applicable to women. Again, I have learned so much from women in my life, from trans individuals in my life, from the non-binary people in my life, and from men in my life. Because I have great men in my life, period. I remember when I was a kid and I started exploring poetry, right? That was kind of my first iteration into songwriting.
No
So,
way.
recording
Do
artist,
I?
songwriter.
Thank
And
you.
so
Locking
I
Wiz, you
would
you helped me
like,
so
kind of
much.
leave some of my poetry on his desk privately.
Oh,
Like,
nobody
I was
can
so shy.
see
I
your
was so
comment.
shy,
Only
and
I
would leave
did.
it on
People
his
probably
desk,
think
and he
I'm
would just very
crazy.
privately,
Now I gotta show
quietly,
that comment.
like, give me
For a
feedback
minute.
notes and a lot of encouragement.
I'm not
And
trying
I
to look
still, to this
insane.
day, will go back and cite to that man
Kinda wanna
in
put my
life,
sweater on.
as one of the main reasons
I look so
why,
cute in
you know,
it.
one of the main reasons outside of my mother, of course, as to why I pursued the arts and why I am here. And I write so much, and I write songs, I write documentaries, I write films, and it goes back to that man, and that man was a central part of that and
Should I
helping
put it
me
on?
learn,
I think I
helping me
should.
understand. So if it's good advice, it's good advice. That's just how I feel. I think about history and stuff, and I'm like, I take advice from James Baldwin.
You don't
I
have
take
to think
advice from
so.
Martin Luther King Jr.
I'm not
I
everyone's
take advice
cup
from
of tea.
Prince, just like I take advice from women. I don't know. I feel like that's how we live a little more
I don't wanna
cohesively as a
be.
society. We've covered some deeply personal dynamics today, ones that reveal just
It's
how
super
much tension
cute.
can
It's like
exist between spouses under the surface.
Yeah.
But these, mental load conversations aren't exclusive to marriages. They apply to
I at
any
least want to show you
partnership,
guys.
as long as that's what it actually is, a partnership. Some stay-at-home parents are perfectly content managing the household on their own. Some people love doing that, and for some families that works beautifully, while others need a more balanced division of labor to feel supported. There's no universal rule book here, only perspectives being shared, and that's okay. Like, what matters is open communication, mutual respect, and a willingness to recalibrate when things start to feel overwhelming. Like, if the chorus of toxic replies from Twitter manosphere showed us anything, is that these conversations aren't just helpful, they're vital, because silence doesn't keep the peace, it just lets the imbalance overflow in the cesspool. Okay,
Fuck my
Suspirians,
blanket
time
up.
to step out of the dark waters of the cesspool, grab a towel and dry off. That's what I got. Let me know, what do you think about this wild story? Leave your thoughts in the comments. If you want to hear more stories like this, be sure to subscribe to this channel and tickle the like button for more, and let me know in the comments if you have any stories that you'd like to dip into. You can also grab your very own pieces from the new cesspool collection and the Valid Ribcage and Unbroken collection.
What's up? The video's over. I know they are grinds. Don't say much better. The fuck? I can wear whatever I want to wear. I just like this sweater because it's close to Halloween. The sweater is fire. I think it's cute. Thanks, Micah. Yeah, the creepy guys get blocked. It doesn't really matter. They're in here regardless. It doesn't matter what I wear. Yeah, you'll see. They do grinds, yeah. White, blue, and red. No. I have a job, homie. I'm in Ohio, so Midwest. But also East Coast. Like, it's considered both, which is weird. Ow, why do I always do that? No. Oh, you're in Kentucky? Nice. Oh, yeah, grinds. The coldest I've ever seen it get was negative 22 degrees. Fahrenheit, of course. That shit was too damn cold. Good morning. Ooh, KK, yours is just a heart. I got you. Oh my god. I'm struggling here. It is nice. I can't see though much. What's up, Patty? How are you this morning? I think my new obsession is peanut butter and jelly on crackers. It's lightweight, kind of fire. Peanut butter crackers with jelly. It's fire. Yeah. What's up, Christian? Ooh, peanut butter and honey together in general is really good. Can I snore? No. The fuck kind of fetish is that? My name's Ashley. What the fuck, bro? No. Stop making it weird. Yeah, he is. I am not the one. What kind of weird shit is that? That was lightweight fire, I can't lie. Toast your bread next time? That was a cracker.
You know, it's rare that I get to talk about Taylor Swift on this show, because this is a true crime program, right? But our paths have crossed in the past. In that for years, Taylor has been battling an aspect of true crime that is bedeviling. An aggressive and relentless and downright dangerous stalker. She won a 5-year restraining order against a man who repeatedly...
This is supposed to be about a meteorologist. She's making it about Taylor Swift.
The multi-platinum singer has said that she lives in, quote, fear of imminent harm from this man. But since this perpetrator didn't show up for court, things became even more ominous for Taylor Swift because nobody knows where this guy even is on any given day. And he himself may not even know that he's actually been, quote-unquote, restrained.
Her nose is clogged from one side.
So Taylor, her fear continues.
Yeah, it kind of does that, but what it is like, as you can see, my nose is the way it is. you can see it's crooked, and it's just, you can just tell. And like I can only really breathe through one side. Like my right side I can get a little air from, but not a whole lot.
Last 3 years, she has been stalked by
it's just rough. It's rough out here. You get a lot of different sinus infections. You get colds easier.
He knew she was attending because she's
all
a
that.
public person. In time, he got a hold of her personal cell phone number.
It's tragic.
Used it. He harassed her.
Your nose
He
is
harassed
stuffy.
her
It
family,
runs.
her friends, and the 69-year-old,
What's up,
yes,
Dirtbag
I said
Dave?
69-year-old
Fuck with your name.
man claimed to be Kylie's husband. Starting to sound like Taylor Swift, right? In 2023,
Ah, so she's comparing
Kylie
the
got a
stalker
temporary
situation.
restraining order against this man. No matter, he broke it. Not just once,
They always
not twice,
do.
not even 3 times. He broke it more than 50 times in 2 months. He broke it in
That's
2
a
months,
lot.
50 different times. In January of 2024, she got a permanent restraining order. And for 18 months, things went quiet.
That's when you get scared. When it's quiet.
The stalker followed Kylie home. She's coming home from work.
It means they're
Right
plotting.
and I'm going to let her pick up the story from there.
He used his truck to follow me into
Ooh,
the
you guys
alley,
think I got a big
trapping
ass
me in my
forehead.
garage. I was able to get into my house. He
Sorry.
then went around to the front door and started ringing the doorbell. When I was able to call
Look at
911,
this.
grab my dog, and get out of there.
Sorry.
But what's wild is
I'm only
this man
saying
has been
it.
stalking me for over 3 years now, and he was let out of jail.
Damn. I don't want to hear shit anymore.
Felony stalking like it was originally supposed to be. You can look up the law for yourself. I'm gonna go over some of the basics.
It's because of her part. Like, her part is very prominent. So it just looks like it goes back really far.
This doesn't count as felony stalking. He told me to go look at the law.
I can't. It looks like you're looking at the top of her head. No, that's a big ass forehead, okay?
From the original stalking to when he followed me home.
Damn. I find the one bitch with a bigger forehead than me. And I'm like a big ass forehead.
Investigator is, quote, violating a protection order. He was arrested, but, yep, free $1,500.
This was only 10 minutes long, so I was like, well, listen to this.
Comings and goings. Unlike his victim, who no longer feels safe in her own home, and so she has packed up and Kylie Burst joins me now live. Kylie,
Oh, she fixed
so
it.
incredibly
She
sorry
fixed
you are
it. It's
having to
normal
deal with
now,
this. I don't
okay?
think
Her whole
people
face
really
shape looks
understand
different now.
how incredibly onerous it is to live with something like this for just a couple of weeks, let alone
She
3
fixed the
years.
forehead.
Tell me a little bit more about what happened that night.
She
that you
parts
showed up
it
at the
different.
house and you're
I told you guys
in the
it was the
garage.
way she was parting it. Like,
Yeah,
it's like
so
at
thank
the
you so much.
side
I
and
really
it,
appreciate
like,
you
had a
having me
weird
on tonight.
egg
That day,
shape.
it's hard to describe because the moment
What should
that I
I...
saw him,
You're,
and
this
I
person just
realized
said,
that it
I
was
am an
him
Egyptian and my
walking
penis
in
is
my
big.
garage,
What should I do?
the feeling
Cut it
in my
off.
gut, my stomach just dropped.
Take a
And I
knife and
remember
just cut
thinking,
that bitch off.
okay, if he has a weapon, you need to get down as fast as you can. I got that
Crazy.
garage closed. I was able to get inside. He got around, starts ringing the doorbell, and I was able to get out, calling 911, dog in hand. Met a police officer in the park. They sent a
Dog in
officer to the
hand,
house.
she
He had
said.
continued sitting outside the house and was there for about 20 minutes before they got there. And then he was eventually arrested.
What's up, Scott?
For what they told me was felony stalking at the time. And yet, he's arrested for felony stalking.
What's up, yo,
He
bros?
doesn't get charged with it. Why?
Is it a
Like, what
documentary?
happened? Where's the
No.
disconnect?
It's
You know,
just,
the detective really did fight for me. He called and said that the DA is not going through with the felony charges. He's bringing it down.
it's
from this
just,
to me.
it's on Ashley Banfield. It's on News Nation YouTube channel. It's my stomach just dropped. Denver meteorologist on being trapped by stalker. Banfield. Her name's Kylie Bierce.
There's nothing in there about a timeline. So I asked,
She's a meteorologist for KDVR TV.
How I'm feeling about this and just talk to him. Maybe he doesn't understand that this had happened
It's her pretty
years
say.
prior to that. And he just kept saying, it's been too long of a gap. And so finally I say, okay, so how long do I have to wait for this man to stalk me again so that it goes down from felony to a misdemeanor? He can't answer me. I'm pressing him for a timeline. Finally he goes, it's a judgment call. And I said, well, your judgment call is putting my life in danger. Well, we called. We reached out to the Denver DA's office to press them on this, saying, if this is a judgment call, come on. What are you waiting for her to die? Like, what are you waiting for? We are waiting to hear back from the DA's office, and in fairness, we're a live program. We produce every day, so I like to give them the opportunity to get their messages.
Really excited about the weather.
So tell me, do
I
the
did
police
watch some
haul
of the
him
American
in
Horror Stories,
and read
yeah.
him the riot act and hold him in an interrogation room and say, you can't do this. Like, you're going to be arrested next time. Do they do all of those things, or do they even share with you what they do? I don't know exactly what went on when they arrested him. I was kept, understandably, a pretty far distance away from him because part of what they want is to have that.
Why does her whole
connection to
face
you.
shape look
I don't know
different?
exactly what happened. All I know is that I have followed everything that I can do when it comes to the law. I put the temporary restraining order in place. I called 911 when I was supposed to do that. I did everything right, assuming that the system was in place and the law's there to protect me and to put this man in jail for a period of time. And so it was really disappointing and disheartening when it just doesn't work. And
No, there's not been a snowfall
he is wearing
here.
an ankle monitor, so he is not allowed to come within, a certain distance of where I am and, of course, my work and whatnot. But even then, you get a heads up of a couple of minutes. The police can't get there in time. If this person wanted to be violent, they could do so within that period of time.
Once he gets into the circumference where his ankle monitor disallows him, he's so
Why is
close to you
Banfield's
that he
neck
can't
like
get-
that?
Can't get there as fast
Look
as
at
he can
it.
get to you, which just
Why
makes
is
no
it
sense
like
at all.
that?
Yeah. I just don't
Sorry, those
understand how you
pixels
can
in the
violate
computer.
order 50 times and that's not
Crazy.
considered felony stalking.
The
Law
fuck?
be damned. Maybe it's time
The
to
fuck's
change
going
that
on
law,
with her neck,
given
bro?
how much this happens to so many people. I got 10 seconds left. And I
Greetings,
gotta ask, do you have any
Earthling
other
from
legal recourse?
Mars. What's up, Mac
No, and this
Colada
is
Miller?
something that,
Yo, I
this
fuck
doesn't
with
have
your
to go going forward.
name.
This is
I fuck
why
with
I
Mac
wanted to share
Miller
my story.
heavy.
I want them to be harder on stalking so that it doesn't
That's
happen to
funny
people.
because my band was
Thank you
called
for
Mars to
watching.
Earth.
Subscribe below and download our News Nation app right now.
Okay, I'm over it. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm probably gonna get off here, guys. I'll be back on later. Alright, guys. I'll see you later.